are back on the road. Yes, we've left the national park and we are heading to the coast.
But not Portugal, not quite yet.
Not quite yet, we're still waiting for a package, So we're heading to Tarifa, our favourite little hangout.
Some fellow YouTubers, all from different areas, all travelling to different destinations, have all come together on our home turf in Tarifa. So it'd be rude not to go down and meet them all.
So we're quite excited.
Well, we're not going to say who they are though, because we have left it a bit late as usual, and it's a bit late in the day, so they may have all left by now.
Let's hope not, and let's hope that the rain holds off so little Charlie Bear can meet everyone and have some fun on the beach.
So guys, we are back in Tarifa, the van capital of Spain, and there's so many cool vans here again. So many cool vans and so many nice dogs. Always a pleasure coming to Tarifa. Anyway, yeah, today is the morning after the night before. Not gonna lie, we had 1 or 2 beers, hence the reason Sarah's still in bed at 10 o'clock in the evening.
Not 10 o'clock.
5 past.
Good morning everyone. Yes, I am still in bed. I'm getting dressed in bed because it's quite cold before I go for my morning run and full-on workout. Yeah, there's a couple of YouTubers next door. We had a few drinks with those. They've got such nice vans. Like, there was literally 6 people in the van next door. I mean, that van, a lot of you are going to know the person that I'm talking about.
Yesterday we had a few beers with Gadget John and Greg Virgo.
Breakfast or lunch, we'll call it lunch, it's lunchtime, of champions. We've got smoked tofu, we've got mushrooms, we've got spinach, we've got baked beans and these lovely seedy buns, and then for dessert we have a beautiful big grapefruit which was gifted to us. So this is where we parked up, in this beautiful spot. Not so beautiful today because there's kind of a lakey puddle this side of the van. We did think we were going to get completely flooded in when we woke up, but it's not too bad. It's forecast loads more rain today.
We just made a coffee on this rainy, wet, grey day in sunny Spain.
Yes.
Can you believe it?
The weather has been absolutely horrendous. But a really good thing is there's some lovely people here.
So it's time to introduce you to the legends of the UK van life. If you need to
I'm just going to go and find Charlie because he's gone off again in that puddle.
If you need to know anything about vans, kit, gadgets, these are the guys to ask. And you may have an inkling to who they are. We're going to introduce you now. You probably recognise the vans. The legends, Gadget John and Greg Virgo, and their better halves.
Oh,
Andy and sorry, that could get me in trouble. So how are you enjoying the weather in sunny Spain?
I mean, thanks for inviting us down here, because the weather you guys have is fantastic. It's
really
just
warm.
like home. I mean, you would not know if we're in a bug out show back in Doncaster in November or in Tarifa in Spain, really, would you? It's rain. There's a canopy out.
Rain and more rain.
A campfire.
Yeah,
It's
campfire.
been horrendous, hasn't it? It has been horrendous. It's crazy.
He's not been the best of weathers.
It's a
but
little wet.
Charlie boy. Charlie boy. Charlie boy. Good dog.
So they've got Cooper, a lovely little Springer Spaniel that Charlie's been playing with. Dizzy's a little bit too cold for Dizzee.
Dizzy's
so
in his normal position at the back of the bed, tucked away. Oh no, here he is. Speak of the
Oh,
devil.
no.
And he rocks up.
Dizzee, not in camera, please.
Be nice, be nice.
Look, oh Dizzy's a good
Oh.
boy.
Here we go. Oh,
Good boy.
boys.
Good boy, Charlie.
I like your little collection collection of poo bags.
Yes.
That you've got there.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Coop's like Dizzee. He sort of does lots of poos, doesn't he? Yeah.
And he doesn't stand still.
Don't get it all out in one go. It's just
We're just going to talk. You know, in van life, you get lots of poo politics.
Yes.
We're moving on to the dog poo politics now.
all we've talked about is
Progressing.
poo since we met.
These guys are actually going to sort out our electrics, or they're going to attempt to, because it's a big job. So what's the verdict?
Yo.
So we'll see how that goes as long as the rain holds off. I'll catch you a bit later. Every day's a school day, and some days a university day. And we're learning a lot, and it seems a lot simpler than we originally thought. It's just explain certain things, which is really useful. So yeah, it's looking good, and the sun's come out now. It's like a ray of beam of sunlight from God blessing this man for assisting us.
Look at Dizzee.
Here's what you're doing.
What are you doing? I've made you a nice bed inside the van while we're working, and you don't want to. You want your little bed outside the van. Eh?
Yes, the sun has got his hat on again. The sun is back out after days of rain. It's so nice to have blue skies again. How it should be in southern Spain. Happy to have the solar getting charged again. I think most people ran out of power. We would have run out of power, but we had to go home just because we wouldn't have been able to do the editing for you. We wouldn't have been able to get that last video out. And because we needed to get the cables. Now John was kind enough to have a look at our van. We had a look at it and sorted out the electrics, and we found out that most of our wiring is old and insufficient. We need bigger, fatter cables. That's why we've been struggling for power all this time. So yeah, he pointed out a few things, learned quite a lot, had a little tinker with everything, and we needed to go and get some extra cables. Let's just go and see what the other guys are up to. This is our little setup. What's this going on, man? You know, guys, here's a little gift to say thank you for all the advice.
Just a little.
Just a little gift. Now, you might not like it. If you don't, we'll have it back. It's Pashuan. It's like a typical Spanish liqueur made from some sort of berry.
Quick Google it.
Slow bush berries.
Slow bush
or
berry.
From blackthorn or slow bush berries.
Oh, lovely.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Oh, look at that. That little Christmas present. What's this one, Coop? So is it nice to have the sunshine again, guys?
Oh, I thought I was seeing
nice.
things this morning. It was like, the sky is blue.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Anyway, guys, I might have a quick, if they'll let me, I'll quickly show you their van briefly in a moment. And this is what we could have had. So yeah, the gadgets have a Fiat Ducato, sort of a standard camper. I love the size of it. It's not too big because it's got that extra width. You can actually sleep with the bed going sideways at the back. With a lot of these campers, sort of the bedrooms separated. You've got the bathroom on the left there, kitchen here, and this lovely seating area. One funny thing is though, because it's not, as John was saying, it's not really for permanent living, for full time, even though they are full time now. But there's some spaces which they haven't used. In a camper it's so important to use every little tiny space. And for instance, just under the sink here they found a huge section which was just completely empty. So they put a sort of pull down door on it, and then you've got a huge area there. And then my favourite is it's under there. So this step here was just hollowed out underneath. And John was playing around with the lights. Notice, put a little camera in there. He's Gadget John, he's got the gadgets, every single gadget you can probably think of. Saw it was hollow, made a little trapdoor, so cool. Cover it with a rug generally, but in that trapdoor you can store so much space because it's the whole size of that flooring area. The manufacturers, it's crazy that they didn't make use of these little spaces. But anyway, yeah, love this van.
Oh.
And then I may even show you Greg's van, just so you feel sorry for us. So that was a quick tour of Greg Virgo's van, which is just absolutely immaculate. We are just blown away by it. I mean, every van's an upgrade to Vinny, because if you've been following us, you know Vinny's a little bit old. But yeah, this guy's van, he's just got everything from what you've seen.
It was one of those things, we were going to be living in it full time,
Yeah.
so we wanted all the creature comforts of home. Do you know what I mean?
And you've got them.
Yeah, we didn't want to compromise. You know?
Yeah. So if you're not following Greg already, you probably are. But he's got an awesome channel. It basically shows you step by step.
Yeah, there's a whole build series right from start to finish, really detailed right the way through.
Yeah. And now he's doing a little tour. But that's it now. You're full time and.
Yeah, we've been
On the
full time
road.
over 18 months.
Yeah.
So we got rid of our house in July of 2018, and then since then we've been travelling around in the van.
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
been loving it. It's been great. Freedom and the people that you meet are fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, van life is the best life. Not for everyone. We'll do a video on that another time. Point out there are some bad points, but yeah.
I mean, the good points far outweigh the bad points.
Yeah, easily. So yeah, this is Greg's van. This is what we'll be getting next year. Not a chance, not a chance. I'm going to start a GoFundMe page soon so we can buy that van or this van. So Sarah's just preparing some.
Smells delicious.
I'm not sure whether I actually like grapefruit or not.
Is it bitter?
So actually, excuse me, Sarah's preparing some grapefruit and some toast. I'm just going to go and introduce you to. I've got this piece of grapefruit in my hand now. I don't know what to do with it. Introduce you to Alan, one of our subscribers who rocked up. Vinny's got another van that's better than ours, bigger and better than ours. Most people do here in Tarifa.
That's what you make it.
Yeah, it's a vessel for travellers, we always say.
Yeah.
It takes you to places, it's not so important what's inside. That's what we tell ourselves anyway. So Alan, how long you, just a brief little thing?
Yeah. I'm just starting my 11th year on the road full time.
11th year, wow.
Yeah. In fact, today is my 3,543rd day.
Not that you're counting though.
Not that I'm counting, no.
Is there a little tally chart?
Yeah, I keep a diary every day and I have to remember the days. But yeah, so beginning of 2010 I set off and been full time ever since.
Wow.
This is the third camper van I've had, all Sprinters. The last one got redesigned by a Spanish truck back in 2015-16.
Oh, sorry about that.
And I bought this one. It was half converted and finished it off myself. For me it's perfect.
Yeah.
The only drawback with the Sprinter is it's not that wide.
Yeah.
So with the couple, the bed is a bit too narrow.
Yeah.
And so you have to sleep slightly diagonally. But
Life on the road is the best life possible, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely.
Forever changing
I mean,
scenery.
I worked for many years as a tour leader, tour guide, so I was
Right.
always used to moving on every 2 or 3 days,
Yeah.
and find it really difficult to be in one place, for any length of time.
Yeah.
But not only that, I mean, all the restrictions and it's just so much. There's no downside really.
Yeah.
To be honest, there's no downside with van life, apart from the last few days of rain. But you
Yeah.
know, we're going to get that wherever you go. But no, it's fantastic. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, so yeah, another fan of van life, and he's been kind enough to give us a brief look round the van. We don't do van tours at the moment. That may change when we come back to the UK. But yeah, we're just going to have a quick look round. Wow, what a van. It's another van to be envious of. Are you enjoying the sunshine? The shorts are on.
The shorts are out for definitely,
The
yeah.
shorts are
Got to make
out.
the most of it, haven't you?
Is YouTube ready for these shorts?
Top me tan up. Get some vitamin D.
It's been far too long, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a good, what, 3 or 4 days we've had solid rain and that. But
Yeah.
no, this is what it's all about. Hopefully from now on it's going to stay like this, isn't it? So
We've got over the worst, that's the worst out of the way now, isn't it?
that'd be
So it's
nice. Yeah,
plain
maybe
sailing,
get down on the beach and watch the kite surfing a little bit.
definitely.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think we're all going to go down the beach now because we've been avoiding it because it's just been crazy weather here. So yeah, it's about time we went down there.
Made the most of it, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. What's that behind you? What's that behind you? Is that the beach? Is that the beach?
Doggies are enjoying the beach. We can't believe it. It's been raining for days. The sun's come out and it's just glorious down here. Everyone's happy again. All happy campers now the sun's out. Bit of kite surfing going on.
So yeah, Eamon's out there at the moment. Eamon from Eamon and Beck. Probably aware of his channel. Yeah, Kite Van Man's down here as well. He's just been out. It's so nice to have the sun out again. And it's not too windy, which is good for us. Not so good for them out on the water. But yeah, it's nice. Everyone's down here and it's a good vibe. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that like button below.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do, and keep the comments coming because we absolutely love to hear from you.
And we'll see you in the next video.